What's up, bullish friends? Hope you're all doing well out there today. Well, today I want to talk to you guys about Horde. Now, Horde it's basically an online passive crypto income space that I recently jumped into, and I want to explain to you guys why I really like this system and what I think it's going to do for the future. And I'm going to explain basically how everything works in this ecosystem and why I really like it. So let's cover what Horde is. Basically, Horde, you buy these plots of land, and I have this plot down here. You buy these plots of land, and these plots earn you back 1% per day that you own the plots. So you basically invest into these plots of land, and they basically earn you 1% every single day. But unlike a lot of the systems out there, these plots of land actually expire at the end of a set amount of time. The one I got the other day expires after 300 days, and I'll show you what the other ones do here in a second. But so after 300 days, this plot of land is gone. So basically, the idea behind this is that you can earn 3 times your investment, so 300% back so basically 1% every day for 300 days, which is really cool because you can easily come in and triple your money. And there's some ways to make even more money than that. But I want to explain in step by step here how this all works. So let me take you over, and I want to show you the various plots of land and the other things you can buy to get started in this. So if you were to create a plot, there's a 15 Horde plot, which is called the Uber plot. And all these pay 1% a day, but what's different on these is that each one has a different lifetime value. So the Uber plot, you buy in at 15 Horde tokens, pays 1% a day, and it lasts for 333 days, and then it expires. Now, the plot that I got was this 10 Horde plot, pays 1% a day, lifetime 300 days. The next one is a Soul Stone, which is 5 Horde tokens. Again, 1% a day for 250 days. And the Soul's Rune, which is 1 Horde token, which pays 1% a day and on 200 days. Now, obviously, if you get into the larger plot, the Uber plot, this will pay you out at a longer time, so your basic earnings on your investment is much higher because you get to be in here for 33 days longer than this one. And then, of course, it's 133 days longer than the Soul's Rune all the way down here. So that gives you a pretty good idea of what your return should be coming into the system. So now let's look at the price of what a Horde token is. Now, what's really cool with this system is the Horde token doesn't fluctuate in price a whole lot. So right now it's it's just around $99 or 99 BUSD. Okay, so it's about $99 to get into 1 Horde token right now. Now let me show you their chart here, and here's what I really like about this. Because they have a buyback system that works really well, as you can see. So they started back in March. And because they have this buyback system in place, it always holds the token price pretty steady. So it will fluctuate anywhere between, so the all-time low was $96, the all-time high was $113. So you can see that it bounces, but it stays within that pattern. Now, what's great about that is most things you get into when you're doing passive crypto investing, including just buying any coin, in crypto, you'll notice that there are big peaks and valleys where it fluctuates. It could fluctuate by large percents all the time. But with this, the percentage is low during the fluctuation. So again, a low of $96, a high of $113. Think about Bitcoin in general, how it doesn't fluctuate. It basically how it does fluctuate. It basically will come in and it could be all the way down to $18,000 and all the way up to $70,000. So there are big fluctuations in that. Now, what's great with Horde, and one thing I really like here, is we're about 180 days in now. So as of 18 hours ago, we are 175 days into Horde paying out. So they've paid out every day for 175 days. So we're almost 180 days into this, and they've paid out over $18 million to investors into the Horde project so far. There's 27 million in value locked up into this protocol, and they've got 2.3 million sitting in the liquidity and over 1 million in the treasury right now. So that's showing you that there is strength into this protocol. Now I want to jump into how Horde makes money. And I want to get into this because this is actually important, and this is what will help sustain a project. And a lot of the projects that come out aren't sustainable because they're only relying on new investors all the time. And at one point, you have to get away from just getting in new investors, or the project fails. And look at things like Strong that have really, really declined because they weren't able to expand their project out. And what I really like about this is the things that they're already doing to earn value for the community and what they're doing going forward. So let's jump into what they're doing here. So going over to Horde's Souls paper, which I highly recommend that you guys take a look at as well. Just grab that, read it. It's actually pretty cool, and they use these nice graphics on here. But I just want to show you in here where some of the funding for this project is coming from, and how they're using this to grow the revenue so that they can continue paying out. And then I'm going to show you some other stuff they're doing as well. But first, let's take a look at this. So as new users come into the system, you pay in with your Horde, and they have just 1, 5, and 10, but there's actually 1, 5, 10, and 15 now, so per plot that you buy. And that gets divvied up in between 60% to the rewards pool, 20% to the treasury, and 20% to the Horde's pool, or to the Horde pool. And what they do here at the reward pool, this basically gets paid back out to users into the system. So this will help keep the pool sustainable, what they pay us out from. The treasury, 20% goes into the treasury, and they use this for high yield protocols that they invest in. And those investments come back into the system. And if you follow, you can follow all along here to see where it all goes back into the system. But basically, it goes all the way back into the liquidity manager. So that way they have more liquidity into the system, and it helps pay out the members of this protocol. So they invest. It's kind of like yield nodes, where yield nodes will invest in different various things, and then they pay their members back based on the returns they get on those investments. And then they also have a trading bot that is part of this treasury as well, and the trading bot makes a return on the investment as well. They use that to put that funding back into the liquidity manager as well, so we get paid out. And it's worked and has been stable so far, so no complaints there. And another 20% goes into the Horde pool, which they use for savings, and they do giveaways and things like that with. And then they also explain that it's for team management, talent, innovation, marketing, and game development. And all that stuff helps sustain the ecosystem. Okay, coming up later this month, they have one of the ways they're going to bring more income and revenue to this marketplace. They're going to have these, they call it trading bots as a service. And they're basically going to be these really cool looking zombie NFTs that connect with a trading bot service that they have, that they've been using on the back end. Now, I don't have a ton of detail on this right now, but I know they're going to offer this as a service, which is going to help increase the revenue. So they're going to charge some amount for people to use this trading bot, and then they're going to use that revenue stream also to help keep this ecosystem sustainable and keep this paying out. So that's a really cool thing. Plus, who doesn't like some cool looking NFTs? Like, the art looks really neat, and if you're into zombies, you might even look into this. I think this is really cool looking though. And then just a couple more things here on how they're going to generate even more revenue. And I don't have any images for this, unfortunately. I don't think they've shared anything on this, but I'm on their Twitter, and they just talk about, it's a play to earn game coming, and it's supposed to be this year sometime, I believe. They originally mentioned Q3, but who knows? It might be Q4 now. But they have a play to earn zombie game, like a zombie defense game that's going to be coming, and I'm sure they're going to have ways to generate revenue from that as well, and obviously allowing us to make even more money from this protocol by having an earning mechanism in the game too. So that's kind of cool if you're into gaming. That will be in this as well. And then they also do have a liquidity staking pool. Now, this is more to put liquidity into the project itself, but it does pay us back. You can use, let me go over to the app here and see if I can show you this. You can stake, and you can stake BUSD in Horde and earn 20% APR on that as well. So that's another way that there's revenue for us in here, and it brings liquidity to the project itself. So now I want to talk about the things that gave me the green light to get into this project, because obviously I'm very picky about projects I jump into now, just because I've been burnt on a few things in the past, and I want to prevent that. And I also want you guys to prevent getting burnt as well, because I'm telling you about these things. Again, not investment advice and not financial advice, but I'm getting into these things, showing you how I'm earning a passive income, and I want to be straightforward with every step of the way so you guys don't get burned as well. Now, some of the stuff I really like about this project that really got me into this, number one, they have a extremely active community. Like if you go to the Discord or if you go to their Twitter feed is always active. They have a lot going on, and they give you updates every single day. It seems like there's not a day that goes by where they're not dropping some kind of thing into Twitter, an update or putting out posts. And obviously they have a nice Discord, if you're into Discord, where you can go and follow up every single day on things that they're doing. So they'll keep you up to date all the time on what's going on in the community, and I love that activity. The other thing I like, obviously, I really think the sustainability is here in this project, that's huge for me. The fact that they're coming out with the play to earn gaming and the trading bots as a service, and they also have done what they said they were going to do as far as follow through with the price of the token. Because when they originally were talking about this, a lot of people didn't think this would work, that they'd be able to keep the token price stable, but they've done it, and they continue to tout that they will continue being able to do this. So that gave me the green light to jump in, and that's why I ultimately said, you know what, I think I got to get into this project, and that's what I did. And that's why I think it's a great thing to be part of right now. Now, if you want to get into this project, it's real easy to do. In fact, this was one of the easiest things I've put my investment into. First, you need to, as always, you need a MetaMask wallet. So if you don't have that, get that. It's super easy to do. And you need to have about 0.1 BNB in your wallet. And you're going to want to have the desired BUSD based on whatever plot that you want to get in here. And again, so you need to have enough BUSD worth of tokens to get whatever you want here. And again, you could always come over to the website or check it in CoinGecko, and you can see what the current price of Horde is, and that will tell you how much you need. I recommend having about 100 BUSD per Horde token you need. So, because that's usually where the price is at, but if the price is up, it can go as high as, like I said before, it's been up as high as $113 per Horde token, or 113 BUSD per token. So just take a look at that before you get your BUSD and send it to your wallet. Now, BUSD you can get from almost any of the main crypto exchanges, but just keep in mind it's got to be on the smart chain, on the Binance Smart Chain. So don't send, I know there's Ethereum BUSD as well. You don't want to send that to your wallet because that won't work here. So you need on the Binance Smart Chain. So I would get it from like crypto.com, KuCoin, of course, Binance themselves. But if you try to get it from Coinbase, that's Ethereum, and it's not going to work. It's an Ethereum token. It's the BUSD Ethereum variation. So you don't want that. You need to have it on the Binance Smart Chain. Okay. So after you have that, after you have your BUSD in your wallet, and you just come over to horde.games, and I'll have the link in the description, and you just need to connect your MetaMask wallet. When you get to the page, you'll come to this, and you just launch the D app, and it will connect to your wallet, and it will make you approve the contract. And then you'll come to a page that looks like this. Then what you want to do is go to the Soul Swap, and under Soul Swap, you'll swap BUSD for Horde tokens. You'll do that. Now, this is where having a little bit of that BNB coin in your wallet comes in handy because there's going to be a very small transaction fee. It'd be like 0.05 BNB. Okay, so that's why you need to have a little bit of BNB in your wallet as well. You swap this, and then you'll be able to go to your dashboard and go into the plot of land and get the plot that you want. Again, pick out the one you want here based on the rewards that you want, and just click it. You'll have a little button here that says create plot or something like that. You'll give your plot a name right here and then create the plot, and you're done. That takes you to a page that looks like this afterwards. You'll be able to see your plot of land down here, and you'll be able to see how many days until decay. Like I got mine 4 days ago. I've already earned 0.4 Horde back, and I have 296 days before decay of this plot. And I can come in here and I can claim this basically whenever I want. I just come in and claim. I'm going to probably put out an update video in a few days, probably given what my strategy is going to be for claiming in Horde. But right now, this will get you started. Now, there is one other thing that you can do inside of Horde. You can also get these NFTs. And these NFTs, like occasionally they'll release limited NFTs, and you can come in here and get these. They cost Horde tokens, so you'll need to buy these, but they boost your daily rewards. Now, I haven't done this. I might do this going forward at some point. But for instance, this, if you buy this Horde Church Square, this NFT can be attached to your plot, and you have to buy it with Horde. So this one costs 7.5 Horde, but it boosts your daily rewards by 15%. Okay, so this is optional. I haven't done this yet. Once I do it, I'll probably put a video out showing you guys with me doing this, but that's basically all there is to that. Okay, so that is it for Horde. What do you guys think of this project? Are you currently in this one? Have you thought about getting in it? Did I leave anything out of this tutorial and this little walkthrough and this explanation? I think I know it pretty well, but if I left anything out, just let me know below. Let me know ultimately what you think of the project, and if you like the information I'm putting out here, give me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for being here.